I'm Trevor, the CEO of the same foundation. The donation we received from Interbet helped us in procuring vital, life-saving medical equipment and PPE for Tygerberg and Groote hospitals in the Western Cape. This was while the Western Cape was the epicenter of the pandemic. If you would like to get in touch or assist us in these projects, you can get hold of us on our website, which is www.samefoundation.org.za, Facebook and Instagram or LinkedIn.
On to race number 4. It's jackpot 1. It's over 1,400 meters. A maiden plate for fillies and mares. You need to get your bets on by 14:30 or 2:30. At the time of recording, Graham, no scratchings. All 10 runners go to post. I'll give you some horses in single figures. Number 1, County Kildare at 8-1. Number 4, Valley Gal at 11-2. 5, Madame Pompadour at 22-10. And then they got horse number 8, Freedom Square, at 18-10. Graham, I think the first question is, will you be playing to beat the top one here, number 8, Freedom Square? Or do you think that she could be, singled out as possibly a place accumulator banker?
No, I'm going to be trying to beat number 8, Freedom Square. She's probably entitled to be favourite. She did finish marginally ahead of Madame Pompadour last time out. And Madame Pompadour was solidly backed to win that day.
Heavily, Graham.
Heavily backed.
Heavily.
That knockout form and that Porto Zante form should have seen a home. And for me, it's a bit of a worry that she didn't get the job done, that she was beaten by Freedom Square. So those two have both got to go in. But I really like number 4, Valley Gal. I'm judging her on her first 2 starts when she raced on the turf. I don't think she was seen to be at her best on the poly track in her subsequent 2 starts. You go back to that Secret Identity form, the Kingdom of Gold form. Both those form lines have been solidly franked. I know that Dougie Campbell has always thought quite highly of this filly, Valley Gal. Rachel Vinegar sticks with her. I think she represents some good each value at her current odds. And then number 3, Beach Landing. Hasn't raced since April, but got to have scope for further improvement. So from a pick 6 point of view and a jackpot 1 point of view, I'd be including at least all of numbers 3, 4, 5, and 8. But my top selection would be number 4, Valley Gal. But I think that maybe Madame Pompadour is going to reverse the order with Freedom Square.
We're singing off the same hymn sheet here because those are the exact 4 numbers that I've selected for the pick 6. Tell you what, with Valley Gal, I don't know the reason. Maybe, there haven't been races, or maybe she's drawn poorly, because this will be her first run at Hollywoodbets Scottsville. She's just been at Hollywoodbets Greyville, as Graham mentioned, first 2 runs on the turf at Graham. Maybe the change of course could certainly suit her. Whereas Madame Pompadour, you can see, Graham, she's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs all at Hollywoodbets Scottsville, so she's at home at that track. And as Graham mentioned last time out, I just feel that draw was wasted. She was drawn 6 out of 11, and she found herself in the second half of the field. I think Calvin Habib would have learnt a lot from that. I know that he's partnered her last 3 starts, but you can't leave so much ground to make up with a horse that will give you a good kick, so hopefully he's within striking distance. We're not discounting the chances of horse number 8 here, Freedom Square. Please, we're not putting you off. If you like this horse, you need to back the horse, because that last start has, the selection of my selection, which is number 5, Madame Pompadour, held, and was drawn 8 out of 11. And that day, I can remember clearly, Graham, that Lyle actually chased this horse to go and get a handy position, and he was just visiting the country, so it was hit or miss, with horses. He didn't know them, so he decided, I'll give this horse a positive ride and see if I've got a fit horse to kick. I'm not saying that she wasn't fit, but she wasn't fit enough to get the job done in the manner in which he raced her. So maybe this time around, more conservatively ridden by Richard Fourie, you could see Sean Terry's runner, who's now had the experience at the course, possibly come through to win. I think she's the filly to beat, Graham, but I agree with you, numbers 3, 4,
I think the other thing we must bear in mind is that the last run, where she finished ahead of Madame Pompadour, came only 3 days after her previous run. So she had 2 starts very close to each other. Now she's had a chance to get over those 2 runs. So she might well confirm the form with Madame Pompadour. The handicappers are expecting, notwithstanding the form of the last run, the handicappers are expecting Madame Pompadour to win this. She's clearly the best weighted in the race. So let's not go around in circles. Freedom Square, for no other reason, Richard Fourie and Sean Terry have to be respected. But we're both in the same camp. 3, 4, 5, and 8 as far as the pick 6 is concerned. I'm going to roll with 4, 5, and 8 as far as the bipod is concerned. But I quite like number 4, Valley Gal.
Well, we're confident that those 4 horses will see you through the pick 6 race, number 4, numbers 3, 4, 5, and 8.
My name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.